Good morning. Good morning. This is a nice song. Wow. I'm actually just taking a listen to the lyrics to this song. It's very sweet. All the Freedom You Need by Taryn Ector. Nice. Okay. We can break it down, break it down, break it down. Good morning. Welcome back to all of my returning supporters. Welcome to my new supporters. And thank you all for being here. I'm your girl, Rain Woman. Good morning, Jack Spade. Good morning. So I'm your girl, Rain Woman, coming at you with another day of inspiration and gratitude. And today's topic, well, my bad. Reading again from the book Stand Up in a Down Down World by Ziglar. And today's story is about one man making a difference in adoption, in the world of adoption. So, Wednesday's Child. Several years ago, John Criswell, a local thinker, hosted the program Wednesday's Child. He said more who were available for adoption. He said John was Thursday evening, he presented one or more children who were eligible for adoption. Being a man and father himself, John read the importance of giving children a stable home life to that they have a legitimate chance of succeeding in life. Many of the children he presented were not perfect children. Some had physical difficulty, some had mental disabilities, and some had both. John's objective was to have the children adopted by parents who should adopt them, not just parents who want a child. With that in mind, he always presented the children factually, lovingly expressing their liabilities and assets, and identifying the kinds of parents who would be to give the children the home, love, and care they needed. This is special. Wednesday's Child was enormously successful, and an element of it came home to roost in 1997. John's wife Elizabeth was on a neighborhood journey when she spotted a disabled young man, probably in his early 20s, who was struggling to walk. She pulled over and offered him a ride. During the ride, he revealed that he was interested in journalism. Elizabeth responded that her husband, John Criswell, was a television journalist. The young man broke out in a big grin and excitedly said, "Your husband literally changed my life." Oh my God, I don't want to cry this morning. This is so moving. I am a Wednesday's child. Elizabeth Criswell got a warm glow as a result of the encounter. Her husband had given the young man a chance in life. She had given him a life to his destination, and he had given her a substantial lift as well. She had given him a lift to his destination, and he had given her a substantial lift as well. Good morning, Siova. We have all thrown pebbles into a pond or lake and watched as the ever widening circles spread onward and outward. In our daily lives, we never know how a kind word, a sincere compliment, a lift to a disabled individual, etc., will have an impact on someone we love down life's highway. George Matthew Adams expressed it in this way: he climbs highest who helps another up. The joy that Elizabeth Criswell felt because of something her husband John had done years earlier will bring a smile and perhaps even a teary eye to those who contemplate the kindness and compassion John Criswell displayed to Wednesday's child. And the scripture for that this morning is: God is my refuge and strength. He helps me when I am in trouble. And that is from Psalms 46 and 1. Psalms chapter 46, verse 1. Oh, good morning. Respect, Charles Gilmore. You know, I honestly never know what to expect, what kind of story I'm going to open up to in this book. And there are some really moving stories in this book. And while I enjoy reading this book to everyone, to my audience, while I enjoy sharing this, Stand Up in a Down World, I highly recommend this book as a purchase. You can find it in any bookstore, you can find it online, and it's Stand Up in a Down World. This is about Wednesday's child and the intention that he put behind it, the efforts, the extra efforts that John Criswell put to identify what kind of parents best suit these children, each specific child, so that they were getting a good match for a stable home and a loving home, and what kind of care they need for their special needs or liabilities that they could possibly encounter is a huge deal. You know, there are many people that can't have children. There are many people that can't care for the children that they have. So, foster programs and adoption homes are really essential. And then you also have, people often, not oftentimes, but there are times when people lose their parents to tragedy and they end up in foster care and end up in adoption homes. So these kind of services are definitely well needed, much needed, and they definitely make a difference. So this story really touched my heart this morning. And I think it touched my heart too because I used to work in group homes, one of my other many professions. But I used to work in group homes. And I know what it's like to see children and people abandoned or having lost their loved ones and ending up in a place like that. So I hope everyone is doing good this morning. Please tell me how you're doing this morning while I sip my tea. Good morning, Soul Provider. Jack Spade, good morning again to you. Yeah, not only are you in the front row, but I've also I'm also asking you to join my ranks of soldiers. You're doing great. That's awesome. Well, it's great to have you over here, Charles Gilmore. I appreciate you. Appreciate you this morning. Just seeing you in my chat room because of your energy that you always bring and that you always have on your own platform, Charles Gilmore. So I really kind of need your vibrations this morning, actually. Good morning, Gap Talk Media. Did you ever go to sleep, Gap? Did you ever go to sleep, Gap? So, I'm inspired this morning. You're welcome. If you all have not, if you're not supporting, if you're not subbed, you did, Gap. If you're not subbed, oh my, hey, Maker B, my other rank, my other new soldier. If you're not subbed to Charles Gilmore, please sub to Charles Gilmore. His energy is very light, it's very positive. He's very inspirational, and um, he's a free thinker. He has traditional values, traditional morals, and he's also a gamer. So I think that you would enjoy, his videos over there. So please go and support him there. Yes, you got a wrench. Yeah, you're in the neighborhood. Matter of fact, because right now everyone in my chat has a wrench. Everyone is dressed in blue this morning. Hey, I'm not to be long. Mika B. Mika, while you're here, I don't know if you just got off work or going into work, but I want to also encourage you this morning, Mika. Um, I want to encourage you to just be who you are and to be a person, be a woman that desires and continues to grow and progress. Continue to provide the kind of service on your job where you actually help other people. Continue to be that light and that piece of comfort to the people that you serve on your job and the families and the benefits. Okay? And you just took a child to school. Continue to be the mother that you need to be for your children. Don't let others push you down, and try to continue to try to just kick you down and keep you down, whatever, because you're a single mother. You continue to do the best that you can, take care of yourself, and to just be all that you can be for yourself, for the world, for others, but first and foremost for yourself. Don't worry about people, trying to keep up with you and trying to, tell you what you should do and what you should be doing and can't be doing. You, and like so many others, you deserve to have a life that aspires to do more. You deserve to have a life that is filled with fun and filled with love and excitement and joy, just like anybody else. And no matter what they say, I see and I know that even men are still dating and are still marrying single mothers. All these men are not out here abandoning families. They're not all out here trying to avoid women that have children. That is a lie. Real men want women of quality. Real men take care of women of quality and their children. And truth be told, a lot of these men have children of their own. There are some men out here that they don't even want their own children because they'd actually rather have a ready-made family of someone that has children that are already of some and small children. So opportunities out there. It's not about these narratives. Excuse me, I got some tea. Hold on. Excuse me. It is about these narratives. Thank you. It's only on you to murder finance with people. Exactly. So because you are out here, you stay mindful of what's going on in your real world. I can tell you it's in my real world too. Okay. There are men that just want quality women in their life. Different degrees of relationships, different natures of relationship, all the way from friendship all the way to marriage, and during the whole spectrum. So these YouTube narratives and these people, you go to the chat rooms and the channels that receive you. You go in the spaces that make you feel comfortable and that will help you to be the best person that you can be. You go to the places around these parts, around YouTube. You go to the places that uplift you. You go to the places that connect with you, not the ones that tear you down, not the ones that don't mean you any good. And you don't owe anyone an apology for you doing what's best for you. You don't owe anyone an explanation for how you move unless it impacts someone else, unless it affects someone else. You don't owe anyone anything. You owe yourself everything. And that goes for anybody out here, in these YouTube streets where people try to tear you down. Don't let it happen. You don't have to take that. People will get offended because you look out for yourself. Let them be offended. Excuse me. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. I had to go and do my creation call, something that I do every weekday morning for the enterprise that I'm building up. So I'm back. So yeah, so back to what I was saying about everyone being going to places that allows you to feel uplifted, and that inspires you to grow and just encourages your presence. Go to the places that want your presence, that appreciate your presence. All right, and where you can be celebrated and they can celebrate you. This commercial is brought to you by Trichology Pampers. Buy one, get none free. Good morning, Soul Provider. That is too funny. So, on that note, everyone, I want you all to have a wonderful day. Remember to be working on your own self esteem always. You are beautiful, you are handsome, you are more than enough to accomplish your mission and your purpose in life. And it is up to you to accomplish your mission and your purpose in life. On that note, everyone, have a great day. Thank you for coming through. And remember, stay up in a down, down world. Peace.